Welcome to Prestige Worldwide, the podcast, a weekly battle of wits, debating everything from horseshoes to hand grenades, all for the privilege to be called right. And now, your hosts, Bobo and Travis.
Hey guys, welcome to Prestige Worldwide, the podcast. I'm Travis. With me as always is Bobo.
Heyo!
How we doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good today.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's nice and warm out finally.
I know.
Oh, sun's out.
Yeah.
Fuck this winter, man. The weather was so weird this year.
It was.
I couldn't take it anymore. I'm ready for spring. I'm pumped it's here.
Yeah, okay.
I know you fucking hate. You love winter. It's so fucking weird.
I like winter. I'm just, yeah. I don't know. I like wearing jackets and jeans. So
it's spring. You can still wear jackets and jeans, but you know it's not fucking freezing out when you're doing it.
It was a little warm today. Like I get hot real quickly. As you can see right now, I'm sitting in shorts and I've done this all winter as well. I sit in shorts and a t-shirt. I get hot really quickly. So it's just, listen, I'm not complaining.
You're close to it though.
But I fucking hate.
You're on the edge.
I hate those fucking people that just bitch about like it being cold in the winter time, and they're never satisfied. Then it's too hot in the summer. Like I just
they can't regulate their own body temperature,
right,
so they bitch all the time.
I fucking hate that. Like it's the weather. It's fine. I'm okay with it. It's nice.
Yeah, it's one of those things where unless it like there's a weird heat wave and it's like 117 degrees out for a day, or a weird cold snap where it's like -15. I don't like small talk when it comes to things like weather or like traffic. Oh, traffic was terrible today. Wouldn't you agree? Like, fucking think of something interesting to say or don't talk to me. I agree with you. I don't want to hear about bitching about the fucking weather. There's nothing more of a waste of time in your life than bitch about the weather.
Right.
I'm just not into it.
Yeah.
I just have something meaningful to say. Life is too short to talk about traffic and the weather and, how's Aunt Hilda doing? Oh, she's good. I haven't seen her in 15 years. Well, let's talk about her for 5 seconds. Can't get those 5 seconds back.
And yet we just spent the last couple of minutes talking about the weather.
Well, no, we're talking about people that talk about the weather. It's completely different.
No, I see it. I know.
Fuck you.
All right. Well, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's right. Fuck you and fuck those weather people, all right?
So welcome to Polygraph The Episdoe.
Good 90-degree turn there into that fucking segue. I'm proud of you.
I figured I'd get us out of that fucking, quicksand of weather talk.
Okay, well, good job.
And move us into exactly what we're going to talk about on the podcast today.
So go ahead and give us the listeners a little update on that.
So we were trying to think of what to do for this week, and you know us because you've listened to us. We love games.
I think in general, people love games. There's two things people love. Okay, This is my personal opinion on life, universe, and everything.
Right.
There are two things people love to do. One is guess, and two is argue.
Absolutely.
And that's why Fox News is popular, because most people don't have a clue anyways, so they're guessing while they argue.
Right.
That's my whole philosophy on TV in a nutshell there.
And whether, and no matter the outcome, you have the opportunity to be right. You probably aren't, but you have the opportunity to be right.
Absolutely. Which is why last week's episode, we did some arguing, both sides of the issue. That's one thing everyone can get behind. People love to fucking argue. It's just a thing people love to do. We do. And this week, the other thing you love to do is fucking guess and play games.
So Bobo came up with the idea, hey, let's do 2 truths and 1 lie.
So you're not being totally honest there.
Oh, no, I'll get to that.
Okay.
So we decided, hey, that's a good idea. And I had never really understood what this game is all about, but most of the time it's about personal stuff. And Bobo didn't want to do that.
No.
So then I said, okay, how about we just do it with trivia? And Bobo said, okay. And then about 2 weeks, maybe like a week and a half goes by, and I say, hey, let's do the 2 truths, 1 lie episode. Bobo says, I don't want to do that. I said, why? He said, I don't want to do personal stuff. I said, you fucking moron. We've already worked this out. Like, we've already, and you were on board, and then I was like, we're going to do just trivia stuff. And he's like, oh yeah, I'm on board.
Not only was I on board, I remembered the conversation where I said I was on board after we talked about it the second time. I was like, oh yes, we already had this exact conversation. I'm just a fucking idiot.
Hey, listen, you got a lot of shit going on in your
Literally
life.
just forgot we had the conversation, and he brings up again, hey, let's do that episode. I was like, no, I'm not doing it. Why? Not doing anything personal. No, you fucking idiot. We already had this conversation. I was like,
right.
Oh yeah, we did. You're right. I'm on board.
Sure.
So I couldn't believe that I was that stupid. I literally forgot the whole conversation.
It was fun.
Also, Alzheimer's creeps in when you're young, apparently, too.
It's fun and frustrating for me. So, keeps my blood pressure up. That's, I guess that's good.
Keeps you dying young,
Yeah.
Keeps you from passing out when you stand up because you're low blood pressure. So that's good.
When I die at like 45 of a heart attack, I hope my last words are, the podcast did this. I blame Bobo.
The battle of wits will be over when you die of a rage stroke.
There we go.
I think it'll be a rage stroke, not a heart attack. But I mean, maybe it could be a heart attack too. We'll see.
Dude, it's gonna be a race between the two of us. Which one dies of a rage stroke?
Oh, dude, I'm actually getting more. I thought for years, the last couple of years, I thought I was getting better with that.
Okay.
I've turned a corner. I've basically done an about face,
right?
And I'm back to getting more worked up all the time.
Yep.
I've definitely have noticed that in my personal life in the last couple of years.
And now that we've given you an outlet for it,
showing dogs is what's done it for me, though.
Jesus Christ.
Because those people, there are so many of them that are just fucking retarded.
I completely agree with you, and I don't understand why you do it.
You know what? I don't know either. It's fucking stupid. I need to find another hobby. If I didn't love fucking Great Danes so goddamn much, I would find something else to do. But the people are just, they drive me to drink. They drive me to have heart attacks, rage strokes, crash my car into a tree, rob banks just so I can go out in the blaze of glory, suicide by cop. All those things they drive me to do.
I am on board 100% with you doing each and every one of those things.
Yeah, me too. So here we go. Let's kick it off. So we're using this website called, I'm going to give them a shout out, truthsandlie.com.
Yes.
That's where we're playing the game from.
Yeah.
It's basically, the whole premise is the questions they ask, there's three questions, or three statements, I should say.
Yep.
There are three statements. Two of them are true, and one of them is false. And your job is to try to guesstimate which one is not true.
Are you and I going to guess on the same ones?
Yeah.
Is that how you want to do it?
We're going to try to work it out together, I think.
Okay.
And we're going to see if we can come to a consensus, or if we think the other one's a fucking idiot, or if you actually know and you want to try to bait the person and make himself, sound like an idiot. If you know when it's really true that they just can't figure out, like, you ever watch Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? And they ask that question at like the $500 level sometimes, and the person just doesn't know it.
Yeah.
Like, who wrote the song American Pie?
Right.
And Don McLean's name pops up, and the guy's like,
I'm pretty sure it was Jimi Hendrix.
And they're on the, I remember that song on the radio when I was a kid. My mom would always sing it. And you're like, it's fucking Don McLean! Fucking it's Don McLean! And then,
how do you not know this already?
Oh my God. We'll see if we can get you into one of those situations,
Okay.
So here we go. You ready?
Let's do this.
Let's do it. I'm going to click on you can use the random trivia button. Because you know what? They have a bunch of categories: medicine, celebrity trivia, Harry Potter, which I don't know shit about.
Yep.
So we're just going to do the random one. It probably has all of them in it. Here we go. Boom. Oh, okay. Oh my God.
Okay. So the category is President Trump. What?
All right. So here are the truths and the lies on this. Number one, the president is a terrific businessman.
That's kind of an opinion, but okay.
Number two, the president has declared bankruptcy for 4 of his companies.
Okay.
Number three, the president paid $25 million to settle his fraud lawsuits this month.
2 of those are truth, and 1 of them is a lie.
Okay. Well, he's definitely declared bankruptcy 4 times, right? I'm sure.
I don't know the exact number, but I'm going to go with...
We're going to go with truth on
okay,
that
so we're going to go with truth on that one.
$25 million settle fraud lawsuit.
I feel like they're baiting us into thinking that is a lie, and yet
So the terrific businessman one, he obviously you don't get that successful being a bad one.
But it's an opinion.
Is it? Can you honestly definitively say he's a bad businessman?
No, but I mean, couldn't you just say he's a good businessman? He's not terrific.
True, but I'm saying anything you say there was
right. Okay,
I don't know.
So we're gonna let's go. I feel like they're bait. You want to say truth in there, or you want to say lie on that one?
I want to say lie. I don't know this website at all. I'm really hoping this first question is just slightly political, and it's like their little jab at Trump.
Okay, so all right, so you're saying that one is a lie.
Yes.
So then the $25 million has to be true.
Right.
So let's see where we are. And we were right.
We were right. So this website, okay. I don't want to make this a political episode, but thank you for throwing it into this. The website agrees with us, so that he must have paid $25 million to settle a lawsuit, and he must have had 4 companies declare bankruptcy. I'm sure we can look it up and verify that. So this website stipulates that President Trump is not a terrific businessman.
Okay.
The guy he's worth $7 billion. I don't care if you don't like Trump as a person. He's not a bad businessman. I don't think you can say that.
Well, okay. Let's not get into this. Let's go. Let's.
This isn't a political thing, though. Can you say someone that's worth $7 billion is a bad businessman?
You could, because maybe, like I said, the argument always is maybe he, because his dad built up this business, it's hard for him to fail it 5 times. He did 4 times, but he
didn't fail. He had some of his shell companies.
I know. But
is that fair though? Honestly, there are plenty of people in this world that are not good businessmen that have businesses that completely fail disastrously.
Right.
Trump has managed to make more money than when his dad ran the companies.
Sure.
It's like, this seems like a weird thing to put in the truth or lie thing. I just don't.
I completely agree with you.
I don't understand that. And I don't like, I'm not a huge Trump fan, as we all know.
Right.
This podcast is not very pro-Trump. Sorry if you thought that.
Yes.
But I don't think calling him or saying a terrific businessman is a lie. I can't get there, personally. I can't get there.
Okay. What's the next one?
Right.
Let's go to the next one.
We're going to move on. I hope there's more Trump trivia.
So the next one is, this is celebrity. This is Pharrell Williams, half of NERD, and of, I don't know that Happy song.
I think that's how everyone knows him, right?
Yeah.
Is the song Happy?
Right.
Or, Tacky if you're a Weird Al fan. The parody song of Happy.
So Pharrell Williams, these are the 3 ones.
Okay.
He attended band camp as a child.
Okay.
Sang national anthem at Super Bowl 47.
Okay.
Discovered at a high school talent show.
So, did he attend band camp as a child?
Yes.
Did he sing the national anthem at Super Bowl 47, which I'm sure we could verify if I knew who sang this national anthem?
Right.
And was he discovered at a high school talent show? These are okay.
Okay. I think I know this one already.
You think he didn't sing the national anthem?
That's what it is.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Okay. So we think he definitely attended band camp, and we think he was definitely discovered at a high school talent show, and you think that he definitely did not sing the national anthem.
I'm not going to say definitely, but that's what I'm thinking.
The only thing, I'm pretty sure he attended band camp. I'm going to hit truth on that, obviously.
Sure.
Now, I don't remember who sang national anthems at any Super Bowls. Like right now, I don't know who sang any of them.
Oh, the only one is, what Super Bowl are we up to?
50.
50.
1.
So I know the one that sang the last one.
Right, because we just watched it recently.
Right.
And I bet $50 on how long the national anthem would go, and I lost.
Fucking Luke Bryant.
Right, I'm mad about that because I lost money on it.
Right.
So that's the only reason why I know it, though.
Well, he's a piece of shit.
I don't know who sang any of the other ones ever in my life, though.
Was Whitney one of them? What did she sing? She sang the national anthem for something. I want to say it was the Super Bowl.
Sure.
Like, she's real, like, that's kind of like a famous thing, but I don't remember what it was.
My point is, though, I'm not that certain about even that, though.
Right.
So, who gets discovered, though, at high school talent shows? Like, are there scouts just going to talent shows around the country, just fucking sitting in, like, gonna find the next Pharrell Williams?
Maybe he was 25. And just attending a high school talent show. And the kids suck so bad, they asked him up on the stage.
And that was how he got discovered?
Yeah.
I'm going to put truth for it. I just find that weird, though.
That is,
you know what I
yes.
mean? Okay, so here we go. And let's see. And we're right. Okay. So I don't know who's saying the national anthem in Super Bowl 47, but it was not Pharrell Williams. You want to look up who it actually was, Travis? Look that up, Jamie.
For all you degenerates out there, the third one down on the list was the length. So people can go back and see what the length of the Super Bowl national anthem was. It was Alicia Keys.
Okay. So not even close. Not even the same fucking gender.
Right.
All right. You know what? That's a good lie, though, because I know good lies are things that you just can't figure out. You know what I mean?
We weren't 100% sure on what it was going to be.
Right. Not at all. Sure at all. So, all right, here we go. So the next one we have is celebrity trivia about Ashton Kutcher, apparently.
Yes.
Now, here we go. Here are the 3 statements. Ashton's real first name is Michael. One of his former jobs was sweeping the floor in the cereal department at General Mills. And the third one is, he auditioned for the role of Danny Walker in 2001's Pearl Harbor, but lost the part to Josh Hartnett.
Okay. I have no clue on these.
I feel like the third one is so specific it has to be true.
I'm right there with
you.
you.
And also, I feel like that's one of those ones that'll bait you by making it so specific that it might be false.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
I don't think his real name is Michael.
Oh, okay.
I think that's the lie.
Okay.
But
So you definitely think that he swept fours in General Mills?
you want to know? I know that's a lie. That's what his character name was on that 70s show.
Michael?
I can hear Jackie screaming it.
Survey says you're right.
Hey.
You're right. Okay, so his
Look at
real
me.
name is not Michael.
See?
Wow. All right. All right. All
But
right.
but he did sweep the floor at General Mills.
I like how you worked it out in your head, though, and all of a sudden you heard his name in that 70s show, and that's what got to you.
I definitely could hear that. Yes. This is a good one. Because we have no idea with this one.
I don't even know who he is.
Blake Shelton?
I don't know who
Okay, so the next one, we're going to stick with this celebrity trivia thing because it seems to be working here.
Okay.
So Blake Shelton, he is one of the guys on The Voice.
Oh, okay.
He's
Yep, okay.
This motherfucker stole Gavin Rossdale's wife.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Well, fuck that guy then. What a giant douche he is.
Well, Gavin Rossdale happens to be one of my close personal friends.
Fucking home wrecking piece of shit.
Yeah. Oh wait, no. Gavin cheated on Gwen.
Oh, well then.
With the fucking nanny.
Oh, what's with the nannies lately? Because Arnold did that too, remember?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, and they're not even that hot.
I don't know about I don't know about this nanny. I know
Okay.
Arnold's wasn't very attractive.
No.
But I think this one was.
Oh, okay.
I would hope so. If you're cheating on Gwen Stefani, I hope the chick is hot.
Arnold Schwarzenegger cheated on a fucking Kennedy.
Yeah, she's not. I guess at one point she was pretty attractive.
Right, but if you remember, that happened years ago. The
Yeah.
kid's like 18 years old now. Maria
That's true.
Shriver 20 years ago?
Yeah.
Dude. Anna Kennedy? I mean, they'll fuck your life up.
Maybe he was just trying to knock Housekeeper off of his to-do list.
I mean, he's lucky he's still alive. He's lucky the fucking Illuminati didn't like just take him off the face of the earth after that.
He had a bucket list, and Housekeeper was on it. So,
All right, Blake Shelton. Back to Blake Shelton. I don't know how we got off there, Arnold Chin there, but all right. So, 3 statements, Travis. Where are they?
all right. So a fan gave me an iguana as a gift. He has a star on the Music City Walk of Fame, and #1 single with a former Voice artist.
Okay. So I'm guessing some kind of collaboration.
Sure.
Okay. So, I'm not even sure if the Music City Walk of Fame has stars on it.
Ooh, now that is a hell of a thought.
I
there.
know Hollywood does.
Yeah, I don't know anything about the Walk of Fame either.
I don't either.
What else could it be? Cowboy hats?
I don't know. It could be Spurs.
Spurs?
Stars seems likely.
Kissing cousins?
Right.
Yeah. So, but let's assume that they are stars
Okay.
because
The iguana one again seems so weird. It has to be true, right?
I guess listen. Oh, it does say a fan. I was gonna say maybe his mom gave him an iguana, but like
Fan getting you an iguana. That seems so weird. It has to be true. That's just my personal take on it.
bringing in Jub from The Simpsons. That's a pretty deep.
But
deep
all
thing.
these the other two seem very like, okay, he has a star in the Music City Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
Probably. And #1 single with a former voice artist. I feel like he has a #1 single.
Absolutely.
So I feel like those two seem very plausible, and the first one seems so weird it has to be true. So are we sold on the single?
Yes.
Okay, well, he has a #1 hit, right?
Okay. Yes.
I'm with you on that. We're going to click true on that.
He actually had a single with Gwen Stefani, so that may have
Oh, you're good at working these out in your head. Nice job. I'm not even sure that's right, but I'm still congratulating you. All right.
And the star on the Music City Walk of Fame. You know what? I was just in Nashville not too long ago, and I'm assuming that's where it's at.
I've been there too. I don't even know. I never went to the Walk of Fame though. I don't give a fuck about it.
Well, it's got to be downtown. I mean,
Is he been around long enough to have a star?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so let's hit true on that, and we'll say the iguana's bullshit.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to go with that. Final answer. Here we go. Mixing up all the game shows with my preferences tonight. Oh! He does not have a star on the Music City Walk of Fame. It's probably his stars, but I hope it's like fucking hearts or music notes. Look that up, Jamie.
It is stars.
Okay. It is stars. He just doesn't have one. Wow. All right. Well, you do. Okay.
Really?
Let's mix things up. Oh.
Oh, shit, though.
What?
Oh, wait. Could it possibly be for artists that aren't from there? Or only from Nashville?
Maybe.
Because Kings of Leon have one. I would think it would be for country artists, but if Kings of Leon have it.
Interesting.
There we go. All right.
I look more into it more, but I don't give a fuck. All right. Next one is medicine, Travis. This is anatomy statements.
Okay.
Here we go. Here's 3 of them. Number 1, you grow in height up to 30 years of age. Number 2, there are 206 bones in the body. I'm assuming human body.
Sure.
Number 3, the heart has 4 chambers.
Okay.
Now, right off the bat, 3 is true.
Yes, the heart does have 4 chambers.
Heart has 4 chambers. That's fact.
Yes. Okay.
The other 2. I do not know exactly how many bones are in the human body.
Could you venture a guess? Because I could.
That's somewhere close to the right. Oh, yeah, think about it. Because you have 5 fingers. I mean, you have 20 on your extremities right there.
Right, yeah, okay.
How many ribs do you have? They all count as separate. I mean, it's got to be in the hundreds.
One last, I gave one to Eve.
How many do vertebrae count in your back count as separate bones? I mean, one less. Fuck you.
Man, it took you a little while to catch on.
I was doing math in my head and I wasn't thinking about your fucking bullshit. Okay, so we should specify, is that a man or a woman's body on this question?
Oh, Jesus.
We're going to assume it's a man because he probably wrote these questions.
Sure.
Because we do everything better than women.
True. That is the one truth. So
you ever read that book, Men Are Better Than Women by Dick Masterson?
no, I haven't.
Oh, it's a great work of art.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is literary genius.
What are you leaning towards? Are you leaning towards the bones?
The bones. I think people do grow up to 30 years of age.
So you think the bones is a lie?
Yeah, it's probably like 205 or 207.
You think it's that stupid?
I do.
Okay, I'm with
Any
you.
website that would put a question about Donald Trump being a businessman on it is that sneaky to do this fucking shit too. So let's find out. And the answer is you don't grow up to 30 years of age.
Wow.
There are 206 bones in the human body.
Yes, there are.
Wow. Okay, I got fooled by that one.
How many bones at birth? Care to venture a guess?
At birth?
Yes.
Well, there's more because the head isn't different.
Okay.
The skull is not one bone then.
I will tell you the number is different. So how?
Hey, let me work this through my head real quick.
Okay.
So I know that the skull is not fully formed then. So I'm assuming they have different parts of the skull or different bones.
Okay.
So I would assume that would be more. Now, are there any bones that develop later in life that you don't have as a baby? I don't think so. So I'm thinking the number is higher. So I'm going to say 215.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That would be wrong.
How many?
270.
Okay. That makes sense, though, because a lot of bones come together.
That's exactly what it is. They
fuse together.
Yep.
So I was on the right track.
There we go.
All right.
All right.
I'm going to sell half credit on it. Okay. Next question's about nutrition.
Ooh, nutrition.
You ready for this?
I am. All right.
Okay.
So swishing coconut water can help with oral health.
Okay.
The next one is meat contains moderate amounts of gluten. And the third one is drinking too much water can be harmful.
I know the answer to this one.
I think we all do. Number 3 right away. That's true.
That's true.
You can actually, so if you're going to take a piss test, people, don't drink too much water.
Do you know how I know this for a fact, though, number 3?
How
do you remember a few years ago, maybe it was like 10 years ago, when that radio station had the contest, Hold Your Wee for a Wee, and that lady died of water intoxication?
Oh, I didn't remember that, but I now know.
I always remember that because that literally, someone she drank, they made these people drink a gallon of water in an hour. And then the last person to piss got this Nintendo Wii. It was when it first came out. It was very popular, and you couldn't get them in stores still. And the radio station had that contest, and this lady drank a gallon of water and was trying to hold her urine for a Wii, and she upset the electrolyte balance in her body by drinking so much water in a short period of time that she fucking died.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So the way I know that is it was an episode of the show ER.
Okay.
Like they actually had a case on there with somebody who was trying to get out of, trying to flush their system because they were taking a piss test.
Oh, okay.
And actually killed himself.
Yep.
Like,
it's a real thing though.
Yep.
So the other 2, meat contains moderate amounts of gluten, or swishing coconut water can help with oral health.
The meat doesn't contain gluten.
That is true.
So that. Wait, you're saying that's the lie? Or
I'm
that's
sorry, that is the lie.
That is
you
the
are
lie.
correct.
Yes.
And we know that because No Wheat Jake, our friend,
Right.
has celiac disease,
Yes.
and all he does is eat meat.
Right.
Now, if I didn't know Jake, I might not know the answer to this question.
Me too.
But because we have our friend No Wheat Jake,
Right.
thank you, No Wheat, and your diseases, he's also got some other issues, like he's colorblind.
Right.
And he's allergic to casein protein. I'm not sure how he's still alive.
Right. Yes.
Yep, I know that's definitely false because all he eats is fucking meat.
Right.
So I guess
And he eats a fair amount of bone.
boners. Now, swishing coconut water can help with oral health. I didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
true.
Actually, I didn't.
By default, that's true.
Right.
I didn't know that at all. I learned something today.
Sure. To be honest with you, I had no idea either. But wait, yeah.
So look that up. Okay, so we just actually looked that up because Travis and I didn't know that was true, and we wanted to see what the benefits actually were. And what did you find out, Travis?
So it's sort of not true. So what I'm finding here is in 2015, there was a study published that found that coconut oil helps with oral health. There was an ancient Indian practice. I'm not sure if it was Native American or...
No, they mean actually Indian. They don't say Native. They don't say Indian for Native Americans nowadays, Travis. Not in 2015 for a scientific study.
All right, I don't know. But anyways,
I hope not. If they did, it's not a real study.
Who knows?
They should know better.
But they say that it helps decrease the plaque formation and plaque-inducing gum disease. So apparently, it just fights plaque.
Now, the caveat to that is that coconut water does not help oral health because it has a shitload of sugar in it, people. And as we know, sugar is the number one cause of tooth decay.
Right.
So this website's bullshit. Don't believe everything you read. That's what we learned today.
They were off by one word.
That's a big fucking word.
It was.
What if that was... I mean, you're right. You know what, though? One word makes a difference, though.
But apparently it can be coconut oil or sometimes sesame oil.
Okay.
Oof. You ever had sesame oil?
It's strong as shit.
That's pretty potent, yeah.
It is potent.
So, all right, kids. So lay off the coconut water and start dousing in coconut oil. Ugh. Man, that sounds terrible.
It does not sound nearly as fun. Like, I'm no longer interested because I have no desire to put coconut oil in my fucking mouth by itself.
Yeah, seriously.
All right, here's a good one. This is a topical one. Emma Stone.
Yes.
I just watched Superbad the other night again. That movie still holds up, by the way.
It's good.
I don't think there's ever been a better depiction in any generation's movies of high school than Superbad. I mean, I know Fast Times at Ridgemont High did a very good job of it in the 80s. I think Superbad was better for its time period than even Fast Times was at its time period.
Really?
I do.
That's a strong statement.
It is a strong statement, but I love both movies, but Superbad to me, just that's how kids are in high school.
Yeah.
It's exactly how they are.
Huh. All right.
Yeah, but she's in that movie.
She is.
Oh man, that movie is great.
Anyways, so let's get into some trivia on her.
Let's find out more about her. So here we go. Here are the three statements. Number 1. The Amazing Spider-Man star once appeared in a local theater production of The Wiz alongside Jordin Sparks.
I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
I'll look that up while you're reading the rest.
Number 2. She dropped out of high school when she was 15 years old to pursue acting full time. And number 3, and probably the most controversial thing we've ever talked about so far in this podcast, Emma is a natural redhead. People definitely want to know the answer to that, by the way.
So Jordin Sparks is a singer.
Oh, yes. Okay. Yes, I did know that.
Oh, she was on American Idol.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So there we go. So did she appear with Jordin Sparks? Drop out of high school? I'm going to say she didn't drop out of high school.
And natural redhead.
I wish I knew definitively, but I'm going to go with yes, that she is a natural redhead.
Really? I don't think she is at all.
I think she is. She's got a lot of freckles.
No offense. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, I was about to go somewhere else there, and then you said that, and I was like, yep. Yep. I was going to say she's too hot to be a redhead, but ooh.
Listen, I mean, redheads go either way. They're either really hot or they're not.
I don't know any natural redheads that are that hot.
True
natural redheads that are like Emma Stone gorgeous? Really?
Angie Everhart?
Who the fuck is that?
Do you remember the model? She was a model like back, like she was like supermodel like back when Sports Illustrated was still jerk off
That's
material.
That's what you pull out.
I'm trying to think of another redhead.
Well, I can't believe that was the first. Exactly. You're like, they can go either way. And the first reference you have is a dated reference about a supermodel that no one knows.
Well, look her up. She's hot.
I bet she's a blonde.
She was not a blonde. Hold on, I'm trying to think. Let me.
Travis is a redhead, is trying to defend his own pride.
Julianne Moore. She's hot. Nicole Kidman. I don't know that she's a.
I don't think she's a natural redhead.
Amy Adams. She's hot.
She's not a natural redhead.
Yeah, she is apparently.
No.
Okay, so it says deep strawberry blonde.
Oh my God. Okay.
Christina Hendricks? No? Wow, really? You don't find her attractive? I think you're just lying to prove your point now.
I'm trying to think. I mean, sure, she's attractive. I don't know if she's
not unattractive.
That's true.
So
She's a natural redhead too, huh?
yeah.
Okay. Really digging the bottom of the barrel though to find these celebrities. All
Julianne
right.
Moore? Really?
She's the only one that you said. I mean, yeah, she's hot. She was at least. I mean, she's older now, but that's okay.
She's still hot.
I'm still a starfucker or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
All right, so-
I'm not gonna kick her out of bed.
But is Emma Stone in that rarefied air?
I'm gonna go with she is.
Okay. So you're going to put truth to that. Now, you think she was in a production with Jordin Sparks? Again, that seems so specific it has to be true.
Right.
So I'm going to put true on that one. So we don't think she dropped out of high school.
I don't think so.
And I'm going to agree with you. And I'm going to hit submit answers. But before I tell you the answers, I believe I read something where I knew that I think she moved to LA to pursue acting with her parents. But I think they should probably homeschool her. I don't think she dropped out of high school necessarily. That's my guess. Oh! And Travis goes down.
Wow. Wait. So she is not
She is not a natural redhead.
Okay.
Emma Stone is a faker.
Wow. She's still hot.
Oh, absolutely. But does that change things in your mind about her?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
No.
You really?
Does that change? Would that change something in your mind? Like,
Yes.
So many women dye their hair.
Right.
That no, it doesn't change anything for me.
Does for me.
Listen,
Slightly.
most women don't have pubic hair anymore, so you're not really gonna find out definitively, anyways. Even if you are sleeping with her,
True.
so it doesn't matter. You know what? Lie to me, Jerry. Lie to me. I don't care.
I still care a little. I don't
But she did drop out of high school at 15. I wonder if that is actual drop out of high school or if it was, like you said, homeschool.
I don't know. And ironically, one of her best roles was portraying a high school student in Superbad and in Easy A. She's had two pretty popular movies where she portrays a high school student and apparently has no real high school experience because she dropped out as a sophomore. That just shows how good of an actress she actually is. So props to you, Emma Stone.
Okay, so she did drop out.
Oh my God.
All right.
What a dum-dum. See, kids, stay in school or else you're going to be Emma Stone.
Right, or else you're going to get really popular and a lot of money, and, you know.
Oh man, I'm proactively quitting. I'm retroactively quitting high school. I'm turning my degree back in so I can really get the big bucks.
Yeah, I'm going to rip up my diploma. Anybody who wants it, I'll mail it to you.
All right, so next one. One of my wife's favorite actresses.
How about yours?
It's okay.
Do you find her attractive?
Yes.
Cool. We're talking about Anne Hathaway.
Anne Hathaway. Anne with an E, which is way more attractive than Anne's without an E, by the way.
Okay.
So, 3 statements. Here we go. Number 1. When Anne was a little girl, she wanted to grow up to be a teacher.
Okay.
Number 2. She shares the same first and last name as William Shakespeare's wife. In fact, she was named after the poet's spouse. And number 3. During her audition for The Princess Diaries, Anne accidentally fell off of her chair. She was hired on the spot.
Wouldn't Shakespeare's wife be Mrs. Shakespeare?
I don't think so.
Is that not
Aren't they ambiguous about Shakespeare's real identity?
I guess
Still.
so.
Maybe, I don't know. I'm just curious. That was a pen name, maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah. Maybe.
These are all tough ones.
Let's go. Let's start down the list here.
Does she want to be a teacher?
Let's go with truth.
Think so?
What little girl didn't want to be a teacher?
Again, I feel like number 3 is so specific that it has to be true.
I'm right there with you.
Okay. So by default, the William Shakespeare thing is just complete fucking bukkake.
Do you know what? You want to know something funny?
What?
Mandy was just watching The Princess Diary tonight.
Really?
Yeah.
a grown-ass woman's watching The Princess Diaries?
She has terrible taste in movies.
Oh, that's bad. And that movie's for kids, right?
This weekend we were talking about...
Isn't that Julie Andrews?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
This weekend we were like talking... I don't even remember. She's like, I think I'm going to buy the Save the Last Dance soundtrack.
Excuse me?
Yeah. And I was like... First off, I was okay, that's fine. Whatever. It's your money too. Go for it. And she goes, yeah. She's like, I love that movie. It's one of my favorites. I said, really? Save the Last Dance?
That's like saying, you're talking to your friends about movies. You're like, you know what movie's underrated? What? 10 things I hate about you. And you're like, what? You're like, yeah, I think the movie's one of my favorite movies of all time. And you're like, huh. I also think your IQ is 80. I mean, that's right on that conversation.
I was really, yeah. So anyways, there's a little bit of trivia about her. let's, I don't know what that does.
Holy fuck. We were way off on this one. So, Anne did not want to be a teacher when she grew up. And she did share the name of Shakespeare's spouse. What are you looking up? Jamie, what are you looking up?
Shakespeare's spouse.
What was Anne Hathaway?
Maybe.
we're not trusting the validity of this website?
No, I don't trust it at all.
Okay.
But it's true. Anne Hathaway.
Okay. She's named after Shakespeare's wife. Which, I mean, sure. Why not? Even though her parents probably had the same last name. Hathaway, I'd imagine. So
yeah, I would imagine as well.
I don't know if that's a real fair thing to do. Unless you want to name your kid with a different last name. That's some avant-garde shit right there.
Yeah, that's some, yeah. All right. So, you want to do a medicine one?
Well, let's see. I can try to do another one. Nutrition's not really medicine.
Nutrition. Okay, whatever.
They're kind of all over the place, which I kind of like.
All right.
Let's do a question about fucking drugs, Travis.
Drugs.
You ready for this?
I am. All right.
What?
Are you fucking kidding me? First one, you can never overdose on painkillers.
False.
All right. Marijuana helps with digestion.
True.
Cocaine increases your heart rate.
True.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Apparently, we do a lot of drugs on this podcast. 'Cause we know all about the drugs.
Hey, kids, Oxy will kill you.
We should call Anne right now and see if she knows the answer to this.
She would know the answer to that.
Think so?
Yes.
Okay.
Come on. Who doesn't think, like, do you think that she wouldn't put it together like she's thinking painkillers and only thinking of like aspirin?
I do not think she knows what cocaine is.
Really?
We should make that the poll this week. And we should call her up and we should get it on recording if she knows the answer to these questions. Do you think an average adult, my wife, totally normal person, college degrees, real job, in 2017, do you think she knows the answer to these two questions? The marijuana helps with digestion and cocaine increases your heart rate. Do you think so?
I absolutely do. Because remember how she pulled out some bullshit on the First Wives Club, which if you haven't listened, go back.
That's a great episode, by the way. We got to do that again.
Remember how she pulled out some stuff that even you and I didn't know?
I'm telling you, I don't think she knows this at all.
Do you want to make that the poll this week?
I kind of do.
All right. Does Ann know? Wait, what is the definition of cocaine? Does she have to know that it's a white powder?
I'm going to read her the question. She has to know the answer to these questions.
All three of them.
Do you think she gets this two truth and a lie correct? You can never overdose on painkillers. Marijuana helps with digestion, and cocaine increases your heart rate. Do you think she gets it right?
No, because I think she goes with marijuana helps with digestion.
No.
How do you not know that
That's my point.
The pills you can overdose on pain. Wow.
I don't think she gets it right. I think she gets the cocaine one wrong. I think she gets the cocaine and marijuana wrong.
Really?
I do.
Is she home right now? Because we can solve this.
Yeah, she's home.
Do you want to call her right now?
No, I don't want to set it up right now. It'd take too long.
It won't.
Yeah, we do. We have to call her on Skype.
Nope. I have that adapter. I just need to hook up your phone. It's one cable, and we can call her right now.
All right, do it. We'll play it. We'll do it after the episode, and we'll put it in next week.
So that's the poll for this week.
That's the poll. Does Ann get this one right?
Will Ann get this one right? Yes or no? All right, so
moving on.
You want to do two more?
Yeah, we'll do two more. We'll do one on celebrities. We'll do one on something else.
Okay.
All right. So, this is a good one.
Oh, McConaughey. Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey. Lincoln enthusiast.
Jesus Christ. The first one. He claims he hasn't worn deodorant in 20 years. The Dallas Buyers Club is scared of dolphins. Matthew was voted most handsome student at his Texas high school.
These are good ones.
I think I know the answer already.
Are you really?
Yeah,
You think you know the answer?
I think I do.
I can't imagine that he's scared of dolphins.
No. He's a hippie.
Yeah, hippies are scared of weird stuff, though.
Yeah, but
You know, like society.
that also
and
points.
being normal.
This also points.
Wearing clothes that don't cost more than $5.
This also points to the first one,
What do you mean?
the deodorant. That is.
It's so weird it has to be true.
Oh yeah. So the Oh yeah. So that's the truth. Dolphins is a lie.
But is the dolphins one so weird it has to be true also?
No.
You're not okay. I like how the first one is so weird because it's so anti-society,
Right.
that it can't be true. But the second one is just so weird, but you don't think any rational adult is afraid of dolphins.
Right. And I think I know this one.
And of course, he's handsome. I mean, that's just a fucking fact. You know.
I mean, I wouldn't kick him out of bed.
So you think this is
No, that's the truth.
okay?
That's the lie.
So he has not worn deodorant in 20 years. We're gonna find out. We're getting to the bottom of this right the fuck now. Here we go. Yep. And Travis, you are spot on. He is not afraid of dolphins.
He's not afraid of dolphins. But more importantly, ladies, he doesn't fucking wear deodorant.
That is important to know.
That's I don't understand that. How do you get away? Listen, I don't put deodorant on. I fucking stink.
Maybe. I mean, he's Matthew McConaughey. Do you give a fuck if he stinks?
Yeah.
I mean,
I would care if anybody stunk. Like honestly, whoever you think is the hottest woman, I'd kick her right the fuck out of bed if she stunk.
oh no,
Absolutely.
nope, not me.
Oh no, I got to think with smells. Like if you stink,
You're
fuck
kicking
you.
Emerson out of bed. Fuck that.
Yes,
Oh my god, you have some fucking willpower.
dude. No, it's not even that. It's like if she stinks, it's not gonna work. All right.
Oh, I'll make it work. I'll find a fucking way.
2 popsicles.
It's like in Jurassic Park.
2 popsicle sticks.
Yeah, dude.
It's a fucking tape.
Two popsicle sticks, a rubber band, and some can-do attitude. I'll make that shit work. It's like in Jurassic Park when they the dinosaurs have the asexual eggs. Nature finds a way.
Right.
I'll find a fucking way. All right, last question.
All right, last one.
Here we go. Oh, this is a good one because it's pertinent to you and I.
Aging.
We're fucking old pieces of shit.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Whatever. You know what? Here we go. 2 truths, 1 lie. Let's figure it out.
Right.
Number 1. Postmenopausal women are at a decreased risk of stroke than men at the same age.
Okay.
Number 2. Sexual drive tends to drop with age.
Okay.
Number 3. Intelligence is not affected by aging.
Sure.
So, okay. I think we all know that number 2 is true.
Right.
Right there. Sexual drive gets lower with age, at least for men because of the decrease in testosterone. Now, women, I don't think they have any sexual drive anyways. We just break them into doing it with us, as we all know. But
They just succumb to peer pressure.
basically, when you're trying to bang a woman, it's not rape if you ask enough. That's how that works. Because once they say yes one time, you're in.
That's it.
Because no one wants to have sex. We all know that.
Not with us.
Right, exactly. So
Yeah.
you have to keep asking. When you hear that yes word, it's no longer rape, and then you're okay.
When my kids ask me someday, how'd you get mommy? I wore her down.
That's right. Basically, yeah. You whittle it down. Yeah, exactly. It's like cutting a fucking tree by hand. You just keep sawing away at it, and eventually that one stroke tears it, and boom, it lets go.
And the tree's down.
Yep. Okay. So the other 2. Postmenopausal women are at a decreased risk of stroke than men of the same age, or intelligence is not affected by aging.
I think the first one, I think it's a lie, but it should be true because the women are fucking nagging the men so much that they just pop a little.
Really?
blood.
That's the way you're going with that?
I think it's true. I think that is because I don't think intelligence is affected by age.
Oh, I absolutely do. I think people get dumber as they get older.
But is that the aging process or is that a laziness thing?
Does it matter?
Yes, because affected by
Could a scientific study figure out the difference?
yes,
You think so? Okay.
because
I think probably like anything else in your body, your brain wears out like your bones and your muscles do. That's my thought process.
you know what though, I don't know. However, I was just listening to Howard Stern talk about Don Rickles.
Okay.
And about how at the end of Don Rickles just died.
Yes.
And at the end of Don Rickles' life, his body was failing him, but apparently, Howard had been to a couple dinners with him and had stated that he was just as sharp as always. He, okay. Yeah. So, I mean, now I know that's just one person and it's anecdotal by,
right.
by somebody, but
confirmation bias, if you will.
Right.
I'll let you take it on that. What do you think? You think that's a lie? You think it's true? Intelligence not affected by aging. You think that's true?
I think that is true.
Okay. I think you're wrong on this, so we're gonna go on.
Why do you think the postmenopausal women are not?
I think women are in general. I think women have lower risk of stroke than men at the same age throughout their whole life.
Right. So wouldn't that be the lie then? So it doesn't decrease.
They're at a decreased risk of stroke than men of the same age. Yes. So if a 7-year-old woman has a lower chance of stroke than a 7-year-old man.
Well, but I think the defining one is postmenopausal. If it just says women are at a decrease, okay, then
that's
true.
the trick. I don't think it matters if that word's there or not.
So you're with me on this one then?
What?
So you agree with this, that is the lie?
No, it's true. My point is, those two words don't change the statement. Whether they're there or not, I still think it's true.
Okay.
That's my point.
Okay. Let's see who's right here.
Oh. What? What? There's a glitch in the Matrix, Travis.
All right. So.
Oh my! What?
So Bobo just thought he was right, and he is of course wrong. But unfortunately, so am I.
I'm right.
No,
oh yeah, we're both wrong.
Yeah. So unfortunately, so am I. So the postmenopausal woman is at a decreased risk for stroke. Intelligence is not affected by aging. However, sexual drive,
the one we both thought was a throwaway part of this,
right, does
not decrease with age. That can't be true, right? I mean, men have a lower sex drive because of lower testosterone.
I don't.
This website must be made by a female. There's the Trump questions in there. This question's very woman biased. This must be run by a woman.
I like how, like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, you were like, this was written by a man. Like, all these questions were written by a man.
I did say that. It's a little Bobo versus Bobo right there. It's a little, oh my God. I can't believe that. Wow. I was so excited because I saw the lie part on the one we disagreed on, and then the middle one popped up differently. I was like, ooh, I did not see that coming. We got blindsided by the fucking sex drive one.
I don't know. I don't think this one's true because I'm not really seeing.
Whatever.
Oh, fuck it. Literally.
Wow. Okay. So there you go.
All right.
Let's move on to end times. What do you say?
Yo, fuck Bobo and fuck Travis. This is end times and fucking check it in.
All right. So for this week's end times, we have with us Hare. Hey, buddy.
Hello.
What's up, you morose motherfucker?
Not much, man. Studying for hours on Friday night. It's terrible. I shouldn't say what time it is. Does that give away the podcast here now that everyone knows you record this on a Friday night? So A, they know you're losers, and B, that I'm a loser.
No, it comes out on Tuesday. Then we have to record it before Tuesday. I mean, whatever.
Yeah.
What do you think? We do this live?
Fair enough.
Jesus.
Fair enough. So what are we doing for these end times things here?
So a couple weeks ago, we asked we asked all of our listeners to send us in things or leave us voicemails with things that piss you off. And Hare was kind enough to oblige. So let's dive into one of them here.
Yeah, so I was listening to the podcast in the car, and you told me to call in about things that piss me off. So I just want to say that I've spent most of my adult life trying to not watch or talk about women's sports, only to turn on goddamn podcast and I have to hear you guys talk about women's sports, which is probably the only thing more boring in this entire fucking world than watching women's sports. Get your shit together. It's fucked up.
So, Hare, how much do you hate women's sports?
At one point in time, when I was in the band with Bobo, I tried to get him to change the name of the band to women's basketball because I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, You were not the only person in the band that agreed with that sentiment.
I mean, I still believe that'd be a sweet name for a band, women's basketball. And there's no way we could be as bad as actual women's basketball.
And I don't disagree on either one of those points.
Does anybody ever watch women's basketball?
Somebody does.
I mean,
I
there's
have
a league.
I have no idea. And to be fair, this isn't strictly a gender thing. I don't find basketball entertaining in the least.
I'm right there
but,
with you. Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't like watching men's high school basketball either. It just doesn't look like I feel like it should.
What do you think is worse to watch?
It.
Men's high school basketball or women's pro basketball?
Oh, men's high school basketball. You're going to get at least, one or two kids who are barely on the team. I don't know how maybe, daddy's the assistant coach or something like that, and they're fucking running up and down the court, tripping over their shoelaces.
But isn't that funny? Isn't that worth watching?
I mean, it's worth watching for 20 seconds till you see it. I don't know. Don't you remember when you were in high school and when you were a freshman, sophomore, the big thing to do on a Friday is, let's go to like the girls volleyball game or the men's basketball game or the football game. Did you actually watch any of those games? Did you sit there in the stands?
No.
Everyone's like, hey, we're going to go to the stand. You're like, no, fuck off. I'm watching this until halftime. This is fantastic. Look at this. Oh yeah, man. Number 72 there, dude, he is crushing it. You didn't do that. You were like, let's go get Skittles and try and see who's out behind the bleachers.
All right. I'm bored with this. So on to the next voicemail.
Oh, I'm sorry. Am I supposed to be more entertaining? Were you expecting? Oh, sorry. I was talking over it. I apologize.
This is why we can't do it live.
So I went to Chipotle, and they didn't put enough beans, black beans specifically, on my burrito. That pissed me off.
That's the whole voicemail.
Well, I should point out that all these voicemails for listeners were recorded between I think like 1:42 and 1:57 on I believe a Tuesday afternoon. I was driving back from my lunch break at Chipotle, ironically, and I remember Bobo saying, "You better call a podcast this week. It's all about shit that pisses people off." I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll do that." And I realized, "Oh shit, I have to call into this podcast. It's probably going to be too late." So I just called in and talked about things that were pissing me off at that point in time. But at 2:45 on a Tuesday, one is not really that upset about a lot of things.
Yeah, I like that you don't sound upset at all. Like you're slightly inconvenienced by not enough black beans.
I was. I had to ask her to put extra beans on my burrito because I didn't feel that the quantity she supplied was adequate. So,
And what is ironic about this whole conversation is everything in life pisses hair off.
Yes.
He hates everything. He's a bigger hater than I am, potentially, which is no small feat. And this is what he calls it.
I should point out that the reason that I hate everything in the entire goddamn universe, which is pretty much true, is that I'm not like that in my professional career at all, because that's pretty much a death sentence to be a negative fucking piece of shit at work all day. No one wants to hear that shit.
Sure.
So the problem is I have to be on my best behavior 40, 50 hours a fucking week in front of these old rich white people, and now it just spills over into my personal life. I can't control it, and then I have to study for about 16 to 20 hours a week on top of that, where you're not talking to people, so I can't be pissed off about shit. I have to focus. So I have a very small amount of time that I can be upset about the things that piss me off in life, and
that's what you chose to call in about it is fucking Chipotle.
I just didn't want to be accused of not calling in and be like, well, fucking hair fucked up, and now he's not calling in the podcast. I told you I'd call in the podcast, so I called in the podcast.
Play another one. Let's see what else pissed off hair, Travis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
what else?
I've got a question for you, Hair. How exhausting is it for you to be a different person at work?
I wouldn't say I'm a different person. I just don't get angry.
I would say that.
Oh, okay. Because no, I'm definitely a different person at work.
I am too.
And
100%.
It's fucking exhausting.
I tried that. I agree. I tried that, and it was too much. So I've kind of had to merge the two. I have to bring in a little bit more of me, but I still can't be angry all the time. But the thing is I really don't give a shit about my job or my career or any of it. I think it's all bullshit. I think life is meaningless, and this is like the most meaningless part of my life. So it's really not hard to not care at all.
All right.
So I was driving down the street, and this car just definitely ran a red light, and that pissed me off.
Cars running red lights. I feel like that's legit.
That pissed me off. Oh, I hate when people break traffic laws. Being in this fucking world annoys me more. If everyone obeyed the fucking laws and drove like a normal person, shit would be so much fucking easier every goddamn day of your life. I mean, this guy just blew through the fucking red light at 2:45 on a Tuesday. You know, there are schools getting out and shit. I work all around where these, you know, different school districts are, so there's always buses and shit and school zones. And this guy is fucking blowing through a red light. What a fucking asshole. What the fuck do you think you are, dude?
Does that include speeding? Are you pissed off by people speeding?
Oh, yeah, I don't like people speeding at all. Speeding is fucking... I rarely do it. I don't like it. Just drive the speed limit.
Yeah, hair drives like a grandmother. That's true. I can confirm that. He used to make fun of me in high school because I would drive so goddamn fast, and he'd be driving like a grandmother, and times haven't changed.
All right.
Oh, yeah, fucking Bobo. Let me tell you a little story about Bobo. He got into a car accident the first day he had his driver's license. Did you guys know that?
No.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a true story.
Hello, I passed my license, and you ran your fucking goddamn, what was it, a 1985 Chrysler Reliant?
Yep.
You ran into next door neighbor. I remember it specifically.
I do.
I remember specifically what you did.
Yeah, I do. And you know what? I tell people, though, I spin it positively. I say, I haven't been in an accident since the day I got my license.
I mean, telling people you're a murderer doesn't make it better that you're a murderer.
No, but the way I phrase it, you don't realize that I've been in an accident on the day I got my license. I haven't been in an accident since the day I got my license.
Because what moron gets in an accident the day you got your license?
This guy.
So he glosses over that fact. And
I know I spin it.
No, Bobo has been in other accidents. He's killed 3 deer with his car.
That's true also. The other part is the whole thing is not true in the first place.
But he was aiming for those deer, so
they had it coming, man.
I mean, I guess deer are not smart at all.
All right, let's go to the next one because this is the one that. Well, let's just listen.
So I went to the vape store and they were out of my Katy Perry flavor. That really pissed me off.
What the fuck is Katy Perry flavored vaping?
Oh well, no, it's just a flavor, and it's pear flavored, so it's called Katy Perry.
Oh, I thought she had her own brand of vape.
No, it's just clever wording. Jesus, man, come on.
It is pretty clever. What's not clever is you vaping. It's stupid. Stop it.
We get it, bro. You vape.
No, hey, you told me to tell you things that pissed me off, so as I thought about them on my doing errands around town, when something pissed me off, I told you about it. I still followed the rules. I called in with stuff that pissed me off. I was really annoyed. That shit set my life back minutes, dude. All right? Do you know do you know what flavor I had to get since I couldn't get Katy Perry?
Wait, let me guess.
I'll tell.
No, let him guess.
I don't know. It's just called shit kind of fruity flavored fucking vape juice because it's not Katy Perry, and that's the vape juice that I want.
That's your favorite?
Oh, yeah, dude, I love pears. Pears are delicious. Next to limes, pears are probably my favorite.
None better than in vape form.
Yeah. Put some lime pear in there or whatever. It's fucking fine.
Well, do you have anything else? Do you have anything else that pisses you off at this point?
Oh, man, I have a lot that pisses me off, but the thing that pisses me off the most is being late, and I have another obligation that, I have to attend to later. So I have to get going shortly. That's the only thing that really
those dicks aren't going to suck themselves.
I can't stay here more and berate the shit out of Bobo. Goddamn kid got into an accident the first day he had his driver's license. Pathetic, dude. Pathetic.
Well,
right down the street, too.
Well, I could say this, Hair. I appreciate you leaving us voicemails. I appreciate you being so kind.
I don't.
To call in
at all.
And this. I want to make this this vow to our guests, or to our listeners, if you will. If you leave a voicemail, and we think that you're going to be interesting on air, we'll have you on. So if you leave a voicemail, you can come on and be part of our end times.
And afterwards, Travis is definitely going to try and sodomize you.
I can't do it over the phone, you fuck.
Well, I was hoping that you'd bring them in studio, and then show them what really goes on behind the producer's chair.
This is Prestige Worldwide. Worldwide.
We're not flying in from India or China.
Yeah.
We will fly in from
India or China. What the fuck are you talking about? And why'd you pick 2 very specific faraway countries?
They have a lot of people in them. I'm trying to get a worldwide listener base. Idiot.
It's
called marketing. Might read a book sometimes. All this study. What are you studying?
No one in India listens
Not anything useful, idiot.
No one in India listens to this podcast. They're all working in the dark. I learned that the other day. Did you know that there are these tire companies in India that operate on our time, and not just the customer service like answering the phones. That I knew was a given. But there are these whole industries of companies that work for American companies, and they go to work at night. They work, because they're basically 12 hours behind us, so they just work our same shift at night. They're sleeping during the day, and they wake up at whatever time at night and get ready, get dressed, go to work for 8 hours in an office building full of hundreds of other people doing the exact same thing in the middle of the night.
That's got to be depressing as shit.
Right?
Yeah. And they get
it's
paid
also a little
nothing.
creepy, too. Think about it.
It's not bad. It's bad enough we have to give them American names when they're talking to us on the phone. Then they have to work the same hours we work for
I
like
know.
1/100th of the pay.
I couldn't believe it. I honestly couldn't believe it. My wife, she has some employees or people she just deal with that are in India, and sometimes I'll hear her talking to them, and I asked her, I was like, how are these people, how are you talking? Isn't it really late at night? They're like, but they work at night. And I didn't really understand at first. I'm like, oh, they just, stay late, So no, they work our hours, just over there. It's the middle of the night. Couldn't believe it. Fantastic.
Fascinating. Just fascinating.
Yeah.
World's a fucked up place.
Can't stump the Trump.
Can't dodge the Raj. Uh-oh.
All right, Hare. Well, we thank you for calling in, and we'll let you go to whatever dick sucking convention you're going to go to.
Yeah, sounds great. I'll see you after the show. I hope you win first prize, Travis. Bye-bye.
Hey, I'm not going to be first loser. And he hung up.
There we go.
So thanks for listening today. PW the podcast for our website, for Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
The number 747 banging.
That's 747-226-4464.
If you call that number, you probably get to go to Hare's dick sucking convention. He's on the way too.
See? So it's a win-win for everyone.
Everybody wins, right?
It is a win-win for everyone.
And you gave out all the social media stuff. Slide over to iTunes, give us 5 stars.
Yep.
Google Play, Stitcher, rate us highly.
Oh, hey, it's no longer iTunes. It's Apple Podcasts.
Hey, go to Apple Podcasts. Give us 5 stars.
There we go.
I'm sorry, I misspoke.
Yeah, they're phasing out iTunes.
Listen to us on SoundCloud and keep them afloat, because if they go under, we got to find a new fucking server.
Yeah, we might be taking a week off.
While Daddy switches servers.
But anyways, guys, thanks for listening, and we'll see you next Tuesday.